It's a ritual practiced almost everywhere. Every aspect designed to engage and satisfy the senses. Each day, 15 billion cigarettes are consumed around the world, more than 2 for every human being alive. Despite all appearances, the tobacco in this cigarette is not burning. What looks like smoke is for the most part vapor from water and glycerin, laced with flavored nicotine, released by the heat from a bit of burning charcoal in the tip. It's one of a new group of products designed to produce fewer toxins. Although these cigarettes come with the hope of a safer smoke, they have unleashed a storm of controversy.
The tobacco industry will do anything that it can to keep current smokers smoking. And the flavor of the day seems to be the so-called safer cigarette. We don't know if it's possible to make a safer cigarette.
Cigarettes are always going to be there. They're not going away. You can't ban them. This cigarette may be one part of the solution.
With cigarette companies under fire and millions of lives at risk, the stakes are high as the tobacco industry pursues the elusive goal of a safer cigarette.
Come up to cool.
Switch tobacco taste.
Marlboro.
Major funding for NOVA is provided by the Park Foundation, dedicated to education and quality television.
This program is funded in part by the Northwestern Mutual Foundation. Some people already know Northwestern Mutual can help plan for your children's education. Are you there yet? Northwestern Mutual Financial Network.
Scientific achievement is fueled by the simple desire to make things clear. Sprint PCS is proud to support NOVA.
Additional funding for this program was provided by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
ABC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
They were alone, trapped in the ice-covered waters of Antarctica's treacherous seas. Frozen, as one man put it, like an almond in the middle of a chocolate bar. The year was 1915, and the Imperial Transantarctic Expedition had ground to a halt. 28 men fought unceasingly to save their ship from the onslaught of the ice. The outside world had no idea of their predicament as they drifted helplessly towards uncharted waters. With civilization over 1,000 miles away, only static crackling could be heard through their radio headset. Confronted with the approach of the Antarctic winter and the coldest climate on Earth, they were about to be pushed to the limits of human endurance.
My father never, to any of us, his children, ever discuss the Endurance Expedition. Occasionally, an odd statement came out, but he was extraordinarily reticent. He never let us read his diaries when he was alive. They were locked up.
In some ways, it was almost as if the situation never happened. That's probably because my father always felt that without having been there, without having experienced, without having suffered and endured, that it would be very difficult for anybody outside that to understand.
My father didn't speak too much about the Antarctic. I often wonder, was it too hard? Did he want to forget it? But he did say they had a tough time. And the one thing he did show us now was his ears. They had suffered frostbite. They were like boards.
One man above all bore responsibility for their survival, Sir Ernest Shackleton. A veteran of polar exploration, he knew that anyone trapped in this hostile region would be stalked by starvation, insanity, and death. For Shackleton, the stark reality of their plight was terrifyingly clear. With no chance of rescue, it was up to him to get his men out alive. Their struggle would become legend, a testament to the human spirit, and an epic adventure of a heroic age.
Corporate funding for NOVA is provided by Sprint and the Northwestern Mutual Foundation. Additional funding is provided by the Park Foundation, dedicated to education and quality television.
Morgan Stanley is proud to support Shackleton's Voyage of Endurance.
And by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
ABC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On a mountain near Los Alamos, New Mexico, the National Park Service begins a routine operation. The forest here is dangerously thick with trees and brush. If a wildfire starts, it could be catastrophic. So firefighters are trying to reduce the danger by burning now, under controlled conditions. It's called a prescribed fire.
We felt pretty confident. Things were looking pretty good. We were having a little bit of problems hanging on to what we had up on the hill, but you will have problems occasionally holding prescribed fires.
Within hours, the problems take a terrible turn for the worse. The winds come up suddenly, gusting to 40 miles an hour. The fire escapes. Hundreds of firefighters join the battle, but it's too late. The fire is raging out of control. It races towards Los Alamos and the National Laboratory, where toxic chemicals, high explosives, and plutonium are stored. "18,000 people begin evacuating the town. More than 43,000 acres are burned. The lab is spared, but 235 families lose their homes.
It always surprised us that they would do controlled burns during April or May, when it's been known throughout history that April and May are the windy times of year in New Mexico. Always.
Often in the West, you've only got 2 or 3 days that are really right in terms of conditions to do many of these prescribed fires. They wanted to push the envelope. It was a gamble, and they lost.
They gambled because they felt they had to. The problem they were trying to fix is much bigger than Los Alamos. All across the West, forests are choked with explosive amounts of unburnt fuel. 40 million Americans, and many of our magnificent landscapes are at risk.
We have behind us here a potential Holocaust. Unless we can make a concerted effort to do what needs to be done, we're going to see these areas burn at intensities and with severities and with effects that are going to be felt for many, many generations afterwards.
The fire in Los Alamos marked the start of the year 2000 season of fire, the first of the new millennium. In this landmark year, the mistakes of the past would collide with the realities of fire on the ground today, in one of the most destructive seasons in memory. This summer would encapsulate all the drama, all the danger, all the difficulties of America's war on wildfire.
This summer, I think, is a warning. It's really important that we remember the warning and make certain that we're taking steps, because this is what we're going to be dealing with from now on.
Major funding for NOVA is provided by the Park Foundation, dedicated to education and quality television.
This program is funded in part by the Northwestern Mutual Foundation. Some people already know Northwestern Mutual can help plan for your children's education. Are you there yet? Northwestern Mutual Financial Network.
Science. It's given us the framework to help make wireless communications clear. Sprint PCS is proud to support NOVA.
Major funding for this program is provided by the National Science Foundation, America's investment in the future, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
ABC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.